Welcome to part 2 of this office/studio revamp series. In the last video, we basically gutted out all the countertops, the drawer units, we repainted the walls, and we put everything back together and permanently fixed those countertops to the walls with brackets. In this video, we're going to be installing acoustic panels, and I'm going to go over which ones I chose, why I chose them, how I installed them, and ultimately what I thought about these acoustic panels. In interest of full disclosure, this video is not sponsored. I purchased these acoustic panels with my own money. So right here I have the acoustic panel for ATS Acoustics. This thing's pretty hefty. It's about 2 feet by 4 feet by 2 inches. So I'm thinking about putting just one here. This is going to be the back wall for the A-roll. And then I'll be able to put 2 on this wall, and then 2 behind the TV on this wall. So I got the template on the wall about as centered as I possibly could, even flush up against the top of the molding going across. Alright, so I got all 4 of the brackets installed. I had to use those sheetrock inserts. I also put the brackets on the panel. Oh, that's not bad. That's perfectly level. So here is the back side of the panel. I already put the dots on the back. It's kind of easy to do because they give you this template, which is a piece of paper. I already put the dots on the walls. So they give you a set of dots for the wall, which are the dark gray squares. And then you have the light gray squares for the back of the actual panel. And then you go through and you just mark the dots and you screw in the type screws that they tell you to do. All the instructions are basically right in the front of this sheet as well. So it's super, super easy. Alright, so I drilled the holes and then we just put in these sheetrock anchors. Push them in. And then slightly tap them in with a hammer. So now the anchors are flush against the wall. Yeah, so they give you everything. They give you the brackets, screws, the sheetrock anchors. The second one I've installed seems pretty straightforward. That's level. And that's level. Piece of cake. Now, why did I purchase these acoustic panels? Basically, it came down to the size, dimension, and how they looked, and what they were made out of. They're actually made out of Roxol wool, and I just installed 2 of these, and I immediately noticed the difference with reverb and echo. I couldn't believe it. The company actually sent me out sample fabrics so I could actually find out which fabric color looked the best up against the paint that we used up against the walls. And I ended up going with a warm gray, I think it was, and it looks pretty good over the painted gray in my opinion. But the main takeaway was that they didn't look like those typical acoustic panels you see, you know, listed on the internet, where they're just those foam dimpled looking square panels. That look just did not appeal to me. We are now looking at the finished product. You can see the 2 panels on the left hand side, then we go over to the other wall behind the TV. We got 2 more, and they're all evenly spaced out, and they allow you to position and slide the acoustic panels along those brackets that are fixed to the walls to get the most precise spacing possible between each acoustic panel. So that was part 2 of this series where I installed the acoustic panels. In the next video, we're going to be doing some cable management and other things. Eventually, I am going to do a full display setup with hopefully new OLED panels, like for TVs. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's going to be either a monitor or a TV yet, but I do want to go with quantum dot OLED, and we'll see what happens in the future. That's going to be like part 4 or part 5 or something like that. So if you found any value out of this video, go ahead and like this video if you liked it, dislike this video if you disliked it. Comments, questions, suggestions down in the comment section below. Also, feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's at no cost or obligation to you. And what that'll do is allow you to see the upcoming videos that are going to be part of this series with the office/studio revamp. As always, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.